Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to StarLadder. Welcome to the StarSeries and ILE North American Close Qualifiers. My name is Switchblade J. I'll be taking you through our first series of the night. Team Dignitas are taking on Prospects, and I was going into this one hoping that, you know, after doing a whole season, last season of North American matches, I was hoping I'd have a little bit of a hint about whether or not this will be a close match, but I'll be honest, I don't think this one's going to go very close at all. I'm afraid. And it seems like our sponsors at GG.bet also believe in the exact same prospect. 11.61 on the money line. For the Prospects, actually. Funny that. Dignitas, clear favourites in this matchup. And unfortunately, I can't see much room for Prospects to breathe. I mean, you never know. That's what the beauty of these qualifiers are about, you know. Any team can come forward and make an upset run and manage to do some really good things over the course of the a tournament, basically. So here's to the hoping the Prospects will be able to do something in this one, but Inferno is our first map. Unfortunately, these fine folks have managed to mess up the knife round. So I'm guessing we're going to stick with that. Not 100% certain. I'm not going to lie. I was brought in super last minute to cover this matchup, but it's fine. We'll confirm what's actually going on in a couple of seconds. If things play out this way, it looks like Dignitas will be on CT side. A lot of confusion right now. Okay. Is this live or is this the knife? We got to figure this out. Hold on, folks. This is not the knife round. Okay, well, we'll consider that as official and get ready to jump straight into the matchup here. Dignitas taking on Prospects. A bit scrambled, but let's get back on track. Let's get into Inferno. The pistol round kicking things off. Dignitas start on the CT side. They've got the utility on Peter, and, well, they're going for the exact same knife round strategy. 3 players rushing mid, 3 more coming in towards second mid from the T side. Infinite is going to open things up, but quick trades come back from 2 more players of the Prospects as they hold onto their T side hold. But Grim's going to be able to drop the bomb, and the rest of the CTs will rotate in, try and support it. 2 versus 2, Mitch and Peter. 2 very different positions. In fact, Peter could be on to shut down every single one of these players. The shots will come through, but quick flicks back around from Real BM will finish the job, and Mitch will fall all the same. So the first round will be on the board for the Prospects. As Dignitas' aggression will get shut down. A nice start from the boys in orange and rocking the American flag. No logos, obviously. This is an unsponsored team. In case you are not aware, although I imagine that most of you would be aware. And right now, I'm going to take an advantage. SMG's coming out. A couple of rifles from B-Wills and co. Big damage coming through, however, from Dignitas, able to pick serious damage on the man himself. Actually going to swap out that rifle to the point. Real BM now holding on to control of the AK. We're getting ready for the initial B default. Mitch is going to take the first face out towards the apartments though. Take one down with the CZ. Nicely done. Sayonara. I think that's strings. I can't verify that though. 5 and 4 immediately for Dignitas. The pistol's working up to their favour. Infinite's going to spot one crossing now. The 3-man crossfire is there, but Infinite needs one headshot backed up by Rix. And wow, the whole T side will fall apart. Bomb dropped in the B site, and not a single point of damage done to any one of these players. Rix quickly picking up an AK and taking an advanced angle to shut down the last man, and indeed he will be able to do so. That is a round stolen by Dignitas. Messy start from the prospects, unfortunately. Pistol went relatively well, but that conversion went anything but well for them. But regardless, it's only early days, anything can happen. A number of rounds can get upset upon. Even this one could be an upset for the prospects. CZ's Eagles P250s on the force by the Kevlar and the helmets. Few flashbangs, few smokes, and early nades down from the CT side, but that was an awkward flashbang by the Ts, and they blind themselves in that fact. Peter's ready to receive them, and it doesn't even matter. Sayonara to sayonara. Again, I believe that is strings. I cannot verify at this point in time, but backed up into the T half of the map. Prospects will retreat to. Probably go up towards Banana, maybe. Infinite is the only man holding the B site at the moment, but backups on the way. Peter and Rix ready and waiting. Holding face just in case. And Infinite actually going to get in towards more. That definitely is not a Molotov that they wanted to throw. Oh no. Well, that will stall prospects. Will still allow them to get a little bit more map control than they really would be comfortable with on the CT side, but it doesn't matter because Peter's locked it down. 3 kills, on for the 4th. Nicely done. A few $1,000 farmed up by the SMGs, and AKs also recovered from their fallen comrades. I'll stick with mostly SMGs in this one. Prospects will be down to the full eco, so these SMGs should just rip through the entire T side relatively quickly. One flashbang for Josh RT, and oh, Peter's going to go straight down into it. Early nades, damage coming through, and they do want to rip these guys apart. I think we're able to get 2 frags, Grix and Grim. Able to lock out the last 3. Grim with 2 of those last 3, in fact. Just a couple of those SMGs, but not a major problem. Of course, they're going to be up for the buy-up, and they still keep that AK in play, so extra damage to the helmets that are going to get brought down by prospects, and the AWP can come through from Peter. Sparing a little bit of money for extra utility as well, not going for that head armor. And that's a bit more for the next round. If Dignitas do lose it, obviously, they'll be down to a force-up full buy. Still got an MP7 on Mitch. And prospects, 5 AKs was being brought down. Not enough for the AWP just yet for the T side. Already early damage coming in through to Real BM. Again from that banana presence, so a lot of utility being expended to do that damage. Dignitas will keep putting Molotovs down to try to suppress them from going for the rushes. Going so well so far for them, I think. Still 60 seconds remain. The teams will eventually be able to make their way up towards the stack. Got Rix on the AK. If he can line up the headshots, it's just as good as an AWP. If he can line up the headshots, obviously not necessarily a guarantee. Again, Dignitas just slowly whittling down their utility. Still got 1 smoke remaining. This late in the round, not that bad to try and hold off prospects. The flashbang's also there to try and throw them into disarray. It's entirely plausible from these guys. 30 seconds remaining. Prospects only now starting to get into positions to try and go for the A execution. Flashbang smokes incoming. They're going to get sprayed through against by Mitch, who still stays alive despite the 3, 4, 5-man crossfire. The prospects still make their way forward. Peter with the AWP at close range. Grim from Pit will be able to get one before he's traded, but Peter's still focusing, and he hears footsteps all around and waiting for backup to come through. And one player gets up close and personal on the no-scope shot. He will land, but won't go much further than that. As B Wills will plant it, but he's all alone as his teammate goes falling. We'll take Mitch out at least. Turn on towards the second. No. Didn't react to Infinite. And Rix will be able to get the defuse here. Up saved. AK stays in play as well. Be a 4th round on the board for Dignitas. Prospects are getting close, but doesn't quite hold the same coordination that the CT side has. You know, you're going to see. Well, I was going to say they're going to take a tactical pause to try and fix that, but no, it's quick technical pause, so they can't see the overlays. I don't know if G works in Spectator, but that might be the problem. Or you could press escape. That might also work. Infinite's on point. I'm not. Oh well, we'll give prospects a little bit of time to sort that out. Shouldn't be a major amount they can discuss in the interim after all. I mean, got no money. Well, they got money, but they haven't got a whole lot to play with. I imagine that they'll just go with an eco to get the full-blown confident buyout. Everyone can invest it in full, so yeah. CZ's out at Eagle, a half buy. Makes sense given the current situation. Quite a bit being brought down by strings, though. Full set of utility. A couple of players have head Kevlar. Makes a little bit more sense. Took us straight in towards the quick hit of the B-bomb site. Real BM is going to open things up by taking Infinite and Rix to CZ. 2 quick frags, and we're in a 5-on-3. A lot of damage done to prospects, so the retake isn't entirely off the table for Dignitas. But 2 rifles recovered. This is still going to get quite difficult. And you can actually see that Grim is lurking around the backhand side in the apartments. I'm not sure if they're already considering the save, or if they're just setting up for exit frags, or whether they're just looking for lurkers. Right now, there are none for prospects, and they are taking their sweet time with it, so it doesn't indicate to me that they're going to be going for the retake regardless. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to back off and try to see if they can take those rifles out of prospects' hands. Well, when all else fails, Rush B is the plan, and Rush B will actually work in this case. Peter, however, still picking up players apart, and, well, they're all going to fall to pieces. Losing 1 M4. Can they take them? Peter staying alive. Okay, so they've done some damage. That might put Dignitas in a bit of a hairy situation, though. Grim, $2,000. Should be able to get dropped, however, no problems there. No head Kevlar, though. That's going to be a concern. I hope Peter buys head Kevlar, though. B-Wills has got an M4. He saved that one from the last one, so the number of players going to get 1-shot headshot. I guess there's a 1 in 4 chance of running into him, so Mitch and Rix have a little bit more safety. Peter, however, is going to get shut down initially on the peak. Takes down Real BM, but they lose that crucial AWP to a 4-on-4. That's not quite the default that Dignitas would have wanted to play out. Early pick advantage traded immediately. Rix will try and fight for this map back. They actually have a very good flashbang. Flushed them out of the advanced angles, but they still have banana control. They can keep Dignitas away off the back of that. Rix is going to get boosted up to Flower Pot. Very effective position. Infinite's going to be there alongside him. He can't get back towards the site, but the smoke down towards Cross will go forward. This might allow him a chance to rotate through Church. And yeah, he will rotate through Church. The smoke is all but a ruse. Prospects. Going to take the bomb into middle. Looks like Real BM still having some overlay issues. Ah, okay. So it was prohibited by the admins. That makes sense. 4-on-4. Prospects moving forward onto Dawn. Mitch will get the opening frag, follow up with a second before getting traded. Grimstone towards the site, and he takes down the likes of Strings and Josh RT. And closes out a 5th round for Dignitas, resetting the T side. But the bomb plant, a little bit of saving money. Again, they did come out with quite an amount in that last round. That eco that went so well, they didn't have to invest into Kevlar or extra rifles. B Wilson, Real BM. And the dropping pistols, yes, CZ's coming out. And AK going to get forced up from B Will, so they are going in for as much as they can. CZs and all. Josh RT, another CZ as well with head Kevlar. Oh wow, infinite that B hop. Very nicely done, but unfortunately not enough to get a good advanced angle towards the B bomb site. If he had taken that with the AWP, he might be able to shut down prospects basically immediately, but no, not to be in this case. Again, they'll go for the banana control. 4 players up there. No nades coming out from Team Dignitas, which could cause a lot of splash damage if they got one in. They've only got 1 on Rix. He's saving it for the retake positions. Josh RT going to put a nade out of his own. Doesn't do a lot of damage to Infinite. The nade, unfortunately, from Rix is placed pretty badly, so it doesn't catch any one of these players. And lacking information. Prospects didn't really make any noise out there. Strings, however, will get caught out towards the A-bomb site, pushing forward. It's not going to prompt out the rotation. Rix and Infinite are still going to see some flashbangs and capture a little bit of information towards the B-bomb site and eventually see the whole T-side forwards, which is wrapped back behind Infinite as well. Strings will eventually fall on the lurk, but it's a 4 versus 3. Make that 3 versus 3 retake. As Peter turns on the AWP, shuts down Rugrat. And now Prospects are up against it. Team Dignitas. Wearing this team down to very little amounts of HP. Real BM trying to wait out. Grim flashes in, blinds himself. Second follow-up's going to try to see if they can open things up, but in the dark positions in the site, new box and dark itself. Real BM will be able to take down Grim, but still so low HP. The rifles are all they need. The pistols are all they need. And indeed, they turn around towards him. It's all onto B-Wills. Just going to wait for it. Peter going to peek with the AWP. Shuts him down. The defuse will come through. It will be a 6th round for Dignitas. Down to the wire, but still pretty clinical from the CT side, so a confident round, all things considered. Prospect still doing magic with that force buy, however. 3 players down. So, damage done once again. Prospects, going to go for another rush, this time towards the A-bomb site. They're going to make it work. Mitch caught off guard by the damage. Peter, however, misses a crucial shot. Didn't know who to aim for. We'll be able to drop the bomb planter at the very least. Wait for backup to come through, and Rix will just spray them down. 3 kills for him, padding those HLTV stats. Of course, it was an anti-eco round from Prospects, so I wasn't expecting anything more. Would be nice if they got the bomb plant, however. Not to be in this case. 7-2 to the favour of the CT side. Prospects. Don't have a whole lot of prospects, unfortunately. Not for this map, at least. This map was picked by them, unfortunately, so that means Train might not be the best of places to do battle. Peter will take down the first. Out towards the second mid position. One of the AKs already out of play on this 4x. And Dignitas have gone straight up towards Banana. They've already pushed Prospects away from this angle, and they've left Infinite on the aggressive peak. Boosted up, in fact, on top of Stack, just ready and waiting to put some shots down as the team damage comes through from Josh RT. Molotovs keep this T-side force at bay, essentially. Infinite's still looking to try and get an advanced angle, though. He's very close towards it. Flashbang won't catch him in full, actually go past him. And you won't see any vision of them either. So as a result, Dignitas are going to keep their 3-2 split line. Favour to the A site. AWP on A as well. Held up and short, looking towards mid. And that's where Prospects look to go. 3 players, including the bomb, heading towards the mid position. Got 1 man in the apartments, moving closer. And I believe that's Rugrat. Try to see if they can split towards it from long. The AWP from Peter has rotated back towards long to try and shut them down. Smoke on the edge. Starts to clear, starts to get a bit more map control. Not a major amount though. The second smoke leaves a large gap actually, so if they try to go around that angle, they would be pretty dead, but they've got to go now. 15 seconds remaining. Josh RT gets the first, but Mitch is ready to lock them down. Takes the first man out, gets up close and personal against two. Still takes down Real BM before finally Josh RT holds on towards it, but Grim's still fragging. He's taking a frag, he's looking for his final, but can't deny the bomb plant. So Josh RT with a clutch situation, an ace clutch situation as well. Waiting for flashbangs incoming. Rix will be able to take his head off his shoulders, so unfortunately it won't happen today. It will be 8-2 to the favor of Dignitas. CZ's the Eagles prospects. Not a lot to work with in this one. Again, they're going to go aggressive for Dignitas. Peter, AWP out. Rick's also supporting with a little bit extra utility there. Look at this. Look how passively the T side are playing. Just held up on T ramp. No one looking to try and Pete. They've still got the AWP to deal with, and they will be able to force it out of position with a flashbang, but rotations coming in from Rix. Now how effective he's been at holding this site so far in this match. So doesn't look great for the prospects as Peter looks ready. Flashbangs incoming, quick flick on the first, does get caught at the half ball. And still going to push forward. Josh RT looking for this frag, and he's going to be able to find it. The AWP now in the hands of the T side, but Mitch is going to hear footsteps. Will he act upon them? Will he try and spray? No. He's going to try and boost Infinite up instead, and Rix is going to take a blind shot straight through the smoke to take the first. Real BM trying to frag back though. CZ turns things to 2 versus 2, but Grim quickly takes him out with Rix following through as well. It's going to be a 9th round for the Dignitas squad. Exasperating actually watching prospects at this point in time. Yeah, Rick's just getting lucky on that case. Picked the right position, spammed for it, and got the frag. Quite curious, actually. That is like one of the most popular planting spots, so at least on B site. So doesn't surprise me that he got that frag in that particular case. So Dignitas currently will be leading off the back of that. 7 rounds ahead of prospects. Ooh, a great spray from Real BM. Will be able to predict correctly for the T side this time. Infinite. First to fall in this round. 1 minute to go, but Rix will be able to trade Real right back and get on towards Flower Pot boost. An effective position for Dignitas so far. Shut down many different pushes coming in. Great flash coming in from Grim's teammate. Peter just setting himself up and getting that frag. Now we rest. The 4 versus 3, man advantage to Dignitas. The push will come in towards A. The AWP and the M4's locking things out. Grim going to take first face and call out that there are 2 players here as Peter shuts down Josh, drops the bomb at the stairs. Going to try to see if they can deny it, but Being Wills will trade out one, look for the AWP, but can't quite seem to do it. Ricks are going to come up close and personal. Eventually the AWP will get dropped, but that's as far as he's going to be able to go. No clutch again for the last man of the prospects. 10-2. And the gap just widens. Prospects just can't seem to catch a break, at least not for these last 6 rounds they've been a part of. The reset in round 7. Be a bit concerning, but Mitch will be able to spray down the first, second. Can't quite get the third, though. Doesn't matter, because Peter's still going to be able to trade Real BM back. And B-Wills from Rugrat. Last two that remain now is just Rugrat. Back in the T-side apartments. Problem is back, so I mean, at least Dignitas don't know exactly where he could be. They can't connect the dots, that's for certain. They will try, though. Infinite will try. 60 seconds remaining. How long can you hold out for if you want to save? Looks like he might try sneaking a gap over towards the B bomb site. In fact, all the CTs are going to pull back to standardized positions. Oh, a very nice shot actually coming in from Rugrat. Infinite down immediately. Peter will be first responder. Up to the face across. Spray comes through and Rugrat's going to walk straight into that. The bomb has been dropped. And the last player has fallen for Prospects. 11-2. A very simple CT side half from Dignitas. Double nade down towards mid. A lot of damage already done to the Prospects. Straight in. They will go for another mid rush towards A. But we've already seen how this ends. Josh in Real BM, what can you do? Already real down to 2 HP. Simple spray wheel nut is needed to take him out. And there you go. Another flawless round there from Dignitas. So far, so flawless, in fact. They're losing 2 rounds to the likes of the Prospects. Unfortunately, not posting much of a fight up here. Well, they will have a second chance. There is the... only the opening match of this particular group, so... hope they can take some solace in that. Try to see if they can learn from the problems they've been having in this map. Dignitas just proving themselves to be the better team by quite a margin. Okay, it is only map 1, so I won't hold my breath. Let's see whether you can turn an upset in map 2, but this was Prospect's pick. 4-on-4, Grim. Trying to catch an advanced angle of the T side, but no one is going to get found. Instead, Prospects will back off into the apartments, into the mid position. Mitch, Grim, and Rix are also here. Grim getting close in the apartments. Actually, will eventually back off to the balcony. And the push will come in towards short. CT's here to hold. Grim will burn alive, but he gets 2 frags for his trouble. Just gets out of pit. He's traded back, unfortunately, but Real BM's going to double down, taking Rix out of the action. 4K clutch for the man, puts the nade correctly, but still sprays onto Mitch's head. And now looking to clutch things out for Prospects. 34 HP. The bomb has been dropped. He doesn't know where Infinite's coming in from, but he might have a good read onto him right here. No. Just when you thought things were starting to hot up for Prospects. It's a 13-2 half to Dignitas. I imagine this half-time might be taken for Prospects. You know, they might take a little bit of time before readying up to try and figure things out and try and decide if they're going to go and try something new, I think. I mean, how do you come back from a scoreline like this? 13-2 is so unreal. I've seen it done before, but you need to, like, pull your head out and really buckle down and make miracles happen, essentially. It's very, very difficult to do. Dignitas are ready. I think they want to close this map out pretty quickly. Okay, Prospects taking their shout. Shout-outs to the music, by the way. I've tried turning it off, but it actually doesn't work. So you guys can enjoy this as much as I do. Of course, if you want to enjoy this match some more, you can put down your bets for our sponsors, GG.bet. You can see right now the odds on your screen for the second map handicap. 2.53 to the favour of Prospects. I think if I refresh it, actually, I might be able to get you... So you give me a random bet. I'm trying to see if I can get the overall winner, but unfortunately, it doesn't give me that. Oh well, whatever. GG.bet. If you want to place a bet down on this match. If you think Prospects can come back from this scoreline, and good luck, have fun. Be a hell of a payout if you did, though. 13-2, pistol round coming in for Prospects. No defuse kit on the CT side. No utility for this CT side, actually. They're relying exclusively on Angels. Headshots are plenty for the CT squad. Dignitas going to go immediately into the rush down towards the B-bomb site. But the backstabbing coming from the CT side actually might make this work. At least if they don't take each other out. Real BM with a quick shot on shot. A 4-on-3. It could have been 5-on-3, but not today. Prospects will still make their way forward. Bomber's already gone down. Of course, no defuse kit for Prospects. Forward onto Dawn. Josh RT, desperately trying to get the frag, and he will be able to do so on Peter. Grim turns on the one headshot down. All he's got to do is stall for time. They know where he is. He's going to line up the shots on shots, but he can't seem to land them. Takes one, takes the second. Lots of damage done. And Sayonara is sticking it. Real BM will be able to finish the job. And the defuse will come through here. There we go. Another round for the Prospects. Not necessarily doing in the worst situation right now. Of course, Dignitas with that bomb plot are going to try force the issue out and change things up a little bit. And force the issue. Again, if they are able to reset Prospects here, it's map done, basically. I think that's going to play in towards the B banana default. Sprays come through. Mitch will kick things off. The AK forced up will allow Josh RT to fall. They'll take their time with this one. Dignitas not going to throw away anything. Double flashbang coming out. B Wells ready to spray them down. He will be up for 2, but does get traded back to 2v2. Bomb plant out to first. Real BM and Vberg. One hell of a task up to face for here. Infinite already covering off the man. In Church, turns around towards the man out towards Banana. Do back off into more passive positions. Is he just Molotov'd his own teammate? Oh god, guys. Alright. Alright. Real BM, one last chance. Not gonna happen. Infinite finishes the job with a 3K, and Dignitas will have reset Prospects. CZs, 5.7s, 2 AKs, 2 MAC-10s, P90 as well from Dignitas. They very much want to close this thing down, although they have taken quite an amount of nade damage early on. Rick's down to 23, just almost a frag for the prospects, but not going to happen in this case. Maybe they could still turn it around. They have got CZs at the end of the day. If you're hurt, these pistols are deadly. In Rick's case, Rick's case is certainly a very hurt individual. P90 at the ready, close range at the wood stack. Maybe you could just pepper them with bullets instead, but BM looking at peak. Flashbangs coming in from Dignitas to try to make their way into mid. Vberg trying to catch someone off here. Mitch pushes on. Vberg will fall. Teams continue their push in. Ricks does catch offside. Alright, going very aggressive. We'll push out, take Infinite down, take a bit of damage from his teammate, but it doesn't matter too much. The rest of the CT is holding out relatively well. Dink's coming out, actually going to push the T-side back, and now the health line is not looking that great at all. However, the distraction has pulled prospects over to A. Team Dignitas have gone to B. And prospects don't even want to take this fight. They are going to hold on to that AK. Best pickup for the moment, but 15-3. Map point for Dignitas. Of course, best of 3 rules. Our second map is Train. And I really hope prospects have a plan for Train, because not a bad map for Dig. Not a bad map at all. We have 2 more frags. B-Wills looks to stay alive. An AK for the force bite. One last chance for prospects. Really is their last chance right here. Skewered money line. Although that should be swapped on that widget, so pretend it's the other way around, it's fine. Either way, prospects. One final stand here on the CT side. Flashbangs over. B-Wills. Vberg. Banana trying to catch anyone that they can, but Dignitas aren't going to go for the banana control this time. Much more spread out, much more pick style play. About 60 seconds remain. They're pushing on B-Wills. The only man that can do something from his position. Vberg will be able. Actually, will boost him up. This could be an opportunity for B-Wills, but will he be able to make it happen? That is the question. The rotations are incoming. They put 2 players here, trying to force the rotations away. And B-Wills just gets shut down. That's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Josh RT trying to do something from this angle. Alongside Vberg, it's not going to happen. And Josh RT is the last man that remains. 1 versus 5. Don't even need to get the bomb plant. This one looks like it is over at this point in time. Grim trying to prompt out a peek. The shots are incoming against Josh RT. 10 seconds remain, and there we are. Peter will be able to finish the job. 16-3. Oh my, oh my. Well, that was a bit disappointing. Yeah, not a whole lot being shown by prospects in that T side or CT side half, unfortunately. I don't think they got a single round. No, they did. Sorry, they got their pistol round, but it was very quickly returned, so I wouldn't blame you for thinking they didn't get a single round on CT side. But that is map 1, hopefully, and there's a serious hopefully in this case, they might be able to turn it around in map 2. Train is coming up next. The pick of Dignitas, so don't go anywhere. The map is coming up after this break.
Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.